So, herzlich willkommen zurück zu Jade Empire. Nachdem wir eine mysteriöse Frau getroffen haben, die uns noch mehr Fragen als Antworten gegeben hat, machen wir uns jetzt auf nach Tiens Anleger, oder auf Englisch Tiens Landing. Zuvor jedoch würde ich vorschlagen, schlagen wir hier noch ein paar Soldaten zusammen.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed. Do not whine to me, peasant. We have orders from Death's Hand himself. All intruders die.
Staff!
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier. Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army. Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you. I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear. I don't know, I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins. Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
Nun, da müssen wir wohl später noch durch dieses Tor hier unten gehen. Das ist das Tor, das verschlossen ist, was der Soldat angesprochen hatte. Wir durchsuchen jetzt hier schnell noch die Kisten. Oh, Falle. Weniger gut. Wir kriegen hier Silk Strings und einen weiteren Edelstein. Und wir können hier noch unseren Fokus wieder auf Vordermann bringen. So, und jetzt geht's erstmal weiter nach Tiens Landing. Oh, Bamboo Cask. Das konnte ich hier... Ah, ja, genau. Ja, 2 selber. Ist ja fast den Aufwand nicht wert.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
So, dann wollen wir unsere neue Basis mal ein bisschen erkunden. Erstmal hier 100 Silber einstecken.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
Yes? Is there something you want? I won't get in your way if you don't get in mine. I have nothing more to say about where we are. Our enemy? The sure sign of an effective fighter is that he has many enemies. Which are you most curious about? This small man. He bears a grudge against the world because his wealth cannot buy him the status he wants. At least that is my estimation of him. If we encounter him in his holdings near Tien's landing, I doubt he will be very welcoming. Not after he learns the fate of his son. There is little to tell that would affect you now. The assassins are fanatically loyal to Death's Hand, and he uses that influence to do as he wishes. He also controls the Imperial Army, but they are no longer in his favor, it seems. Mere guards in comparison to the assassins. Death's Hand was just beginning his rise to power when I left the Lotus Assassins. I do not know much more about him. You name the Emperor among your personal foils. You have a grand opinion of yourself. Don't be so quick to link Sun High to the destruction you have seen. Death's Hand may still answer to him, but it is a long leap from that to assuming the Emperor approves of what the Lotus Assassins have done. I will answer what I wish. I can assure you that I no longer share an allegiance with them. It was a short dalliance that ended on poor terms. I won't discuss that. Perhaps I will say more when I know your motives better, but for now my past is my own. I'm not concealing anything that will harm you or your cause. You and Dawnstar have my full support, but my past is my own affair. Goodbye then.
So, dann rücken wir mal in die Dorfmitte vor.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Sisaya ifogoso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa faranuir.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio kioia kawaya wakawaya. Watita osia kwanif nipawia. Pier uksaya sinini sisaya rusta atapafawir sumpuno ko suir toerok. Ukir nepo, sise sayer, wosayer nifuyer. Sisayer ifogoso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa faranuir. Woyower apafawayer sisier sisitu tok. Woyer wakwak finir seer. Ukwakwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisayer nawakuk. Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawir sumpuno ko suir toerok. Sisayer ifogoso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa faranuir. Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki. Wo nipir uksayer sini nisayer vustap, wo ifuir uksunuk nokawayer. Watita wo astir wo sair if the saya wo kawi sheer. Koni okio kawa wo kawa Watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Also die Lage scheint hier auch ziemlich verzweifelt zu sein.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you. Time to teach you all a lesson.
Staff!
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too. Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui. Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her. She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name? I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready. I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price. Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust Hui, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use. Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
So, da haben wir jetzt ein paar Antworten bekommen und ein paar neue Fragen, wie es für dieses Spiel anscheinend üblich ist. Auf jeden Fall wissen wir jetzt, dass Sun Li uns wirklich gerettet hat, dass er wirklich der Bruder des Kaisers ist und dass er Verbündete hatte, die uns jetzt gesucht haben und die uns hoffentlich, wenn wir ins Teehaus gehen und mit Hui weiter reden, uns ein bisschen mehr von unserem Schicksal verraten werden, was wir jetzt zu tun haben. Abgesehen davon scheint Tiens Anleger selbst ein paar Probleme zu haben, die wir als guter Held sicherlich lösen können. Bevor ich jetzt ins Teehaus gehe, werde ich hier nochmal ein bisschen die Gegend um das Teehaus herum erkunden, bevor wir dann mit Hui sprechen und es weitergeht.
It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it. Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well... But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you. I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Also, wir haben eine neue Quest bekommen. Wir sollen einen Mann retten vor ein paar Schlägern. Und hier vorne ist noch ein Koch, der seinen Tellerwäscher hier sehr, sehr schlecht behandelt. Gucken wir mal.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Unless, pretty lady, you've come to take me from this existence of pain with your considerable charms.
Yeah, me too, okay, Mr. Tay?
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back. A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
Gott, die Art, wie der spricht, die ist total creepy.
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod. Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by. Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know. Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Freundliche Person. Ist, glaube ich, nur diese Kiste. Mal gucken, was hier drin ist. Silber. Gut. So. Die Zeit ist eigentlich auch schon fast wieder um. Gott, die Zeit geht immer super schnell rum irgendwie. Ich weiß nicht, einfach mal eine Frage an euch gestellt. Was haltet ihr davon, wenn ich längere Let's Plays machen würde? Also würdet ihr euch auch eine Stunde angucken oder reichen euch die 25 Minuten, die so im Schnitt sind? Ich persönlich finde, irgendwie 25 Minuten unterbricht immer den Spielfluss sehr, sehr stark. Und da das Spiel sehr dialoglastig ist und sehr storylastig, halte ich es für wichtiger und angebrachter, irgendwo die Story an einem Stück zu erleben. Jetzt nicht, dass ich hier irgendwie das ganze Spiel in ein Let's Play, in eine einzige Videofile irgendwie quetsche, aber zumindest mal vielleicht einen größeren Abschnitt. Könnt ja eventuell was in die Comments schreiben oder mir per Private Message. An der Stelle werde ich jetzt erstmal abbrechen und speichern und wir machen dann nächstes Mal weiter. Wie gesagt, generell würde mich schon interessieren, was ihr davon halten würdet, wenn ich auch längere Let's Plays mache. Bis dann, danke fürs Reinschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.